Children, we know that from Oersted experiments, a current carrying conductor produces magnetic field. Its converse is also true, that is, the moving magnets produces current. This phenomenon is called electromagnetic induction. This phenomenon is discovered by Sir Michael Faraday, and they have demonstrated or they have performed some experiments to understand this phenomenon. So we'll start with Faraday's experiment of electromagnetic induction. In this experiment, we have taken one coil which is connected by galvanometer and one bar magnet. So in the first situation, when we are placing one bar magnet and coil near each other, but these both the coil and the bar magnets are stationary, means in the first situation there will be no relative motion between these two. In this case, the number of field lines which is passing through this circular coil is constant, means flux is constant. Suppose 5 field lines are passing through this coil, so the value of flux remains same because there will be no motion. So in that case, Faraday observed that there will be no deflection in galvanometer. There will be no deflection in galvanometer and there will be no induced current. But in the second situation, when this magnet is moving with some velocity towards this stationary coil, so the number of flux linked with the coil increases continuously. The field lines goes on increasing, means the maximum field lines are crossing this coil. In this case, the value of flux will increase, or we can say that the number of field lines or flux will change. In that case, galvanometer shows deflection and current will induce. Now, in the third situation, when this bar magnet is moving away with some velocity, moving away from the coil with some velocity, in that case also the number of field lines linked with the coil goes on decreasing continuously and the galvanometer again shows deflection and current will induce. But the direction of induced current in this case is opposite to this case. Okay, so according to these experiments, we can say that the most important factor for the introduction for induced current or for the generation of current is change in flux with time, or flux changes due to the relative motion between the magnet and the coil. Similarly, if the coil is moving towards the stationary magnet, again flux will change and current will induce. Whenever flux will change with respect to the coil, current will induce. This is the final observation which is given by the Michael Faraday. Children, there are some more experiments performed by Michael Faraday, in which current will induce. Children, suppose we have a two coils. One coil is connected with a battery, and here switch is there, and other coil which is connected to the galvanometer. Children, we know that a current carrying conductor behaves like a magnet. It produces magnetic field. So when we close this circuit, the current starts flowing, and when current starts flowing, it creates magnetic field, and some field lines link with this coil, but they both are stationary. If they are stationary, so the number of field lines linked with the second coil is same, constant. There will be no change in flux, so current will not induce. But if this coil is moving towards this stationary coil, or this is moving towards this coil, and the both are moving towards each other, in that case the value of flux will change and current will definitely induce. Now, in the last experiment, again we have a two coils. It is a current carrying conductor which acts as a magnet, and when it is a battery is a DC source which provides constant current. So if both are stationary, how will you produce the direct, how will you induce current in this coil? So by using this key, if the key is closed, the value of current rises in this circuit from 0 to the maximum value. And in the secondary coil, this galvanometer shows momentary deflection, means current will be induced but just for an instant. Again, when we open the circuit, the value of current falls from maximum value to 0. Again, galvanometer shows momentary deflection. So in this case also, we will change the value of flux and induce current. So this is all about electromagnetic induction and Faraday's experiment.